Hi, my name is Kimi.
My name is nilema,
and we have been doing musical theatre for the past year, and we have been working on the play Miss Siagon, and we performed that in April.
Yeah, and at the start of every lesson first we start our vocal warm-ups, and that is to open up our voices and to make them stronger as well before we start to sing.
Yeah, we did warm-ups such as Bumblebee,
1, 2, 3, 4.
yeah, and I Would Like a Cup of Coffee, and they were all used to just stretch our vocal cords, because when we're singing it's not as rusty, so it's actually, we sound better after a
stronger
warm-up
as well.
Yeah. When we first started musical theatre, we looked into Miss Saigon, so we looked at the history and that, so all of us could get a better idea of the characters we're meant to be playing. We looked at the Vietnam War, and we just read up on the history, and that's like, information about that is also in my logbook as well.
Yeah, and then we got told that everyone has to audition for the main roles, so all the girls had to audition a song from the musical, which is I Still Believe. And I prepared for that audition, but when it came to the actual day, I got really nervous, so it messed up a little bit.
Yeah, I also auditioned for that. I don't, my singing is not all that good, but I think because first time I auditioned, I did well performance-wise. But yeah, but I didn't think I would get a main role. But yeah.
And then after that, the cast list got sent out the next day, and Raina got picked for the main role. And I think that was a really good idea because she sings quite well as well.
Yeah, there was also Cody got main roles, and he was actually really good, and so did Callum and Skindrina. But I think Skindrina didn't get to carry on with the role because of her absence. Yeah.
And then after that, we just looked at how to, like, the staging and, you know, choreographing the songs.
Yeah, I think we first started with learning all the songs from Act 1 and just getting the harmonies all correct and getting everyone into the right groups, and people who could sing the high notes like stayed in a certain group. And I think that really helped because there was quite a lot of songs in Act 1, and after that Act 2 didn't have as many songs, so when we got to Act 2 we were doing mainly blocking. So we did blocking along with the songs, and that just, it was quite easy because the Act 2 was mainly for the main characters, and since we were extras we were in the group pieces.
And we had to stay behind in college for long hours as well, working and rehearsing, trying to get everything right.
Yeah. But I think like the end result was actually pretty good.
Yeah, it was good. When it came to the show, everyone was really excited because everyone was really, well, we were really well prepared, and the staging was amazing as well.
Yeah, I think like the staging changed throughout the process of rehearsals because it just got to the point where we didn't know where we were actually going to stand, but once the staging was put up, we worked our way around it really well. Everyone knew where they had to stand for each song.
And we performed for 4 nights.
Yeah,
for 4 nights.
We also, before the actual real show, we did perform a few of the songs before at a small show at Gateway, just to give people at Gateway a little taster of what to expect in the upcoming show. And I think that helped sell tickets because people had a rough idea of what was actually going to be in the show.
And in the actual Miss Saigon show, only a little bit messed up.
Yeah, like, I think at the beginning shows,
like when Alex went on stage, didn't come on stage at the wrong time, and
the gun broke. Yeah, a lot of props were messed around.
And in one of the shows, the lightings were really messed up.
Yeah.
And
but I still think that
everyone just carried on, no matter what happened. We all just carried on.
Yeah. I think the shows towards like the end, like, because I think our first show was that we didn't have much of an audience, but we still got.
But the last 2 were like booked out,
and we did get quite a good shows for those as well.
And I think because of the musical that we did, a lot of people that is their first year at this college, it gave them like a lot of confidence. Like, it's given me a lot of confidence as well by doing it.
There was also the costumes included in the show, which there was 3 sets of costumes.
Yeah.
There was the
peasants
outfit, which was mainly khaki-looking clothing, where it's just
Baggy,
old
ripped
clothing, which is like for the character where we're meant to be just poor, like refugees looking for shelter, like a new place to live.
And the second one was army.
Yeah, army was being soldiers, just
so like
in
army
the
jackets,
army,
big chunky boots.
Yeah, and there was also the prostitute outfit, which was
Corset,
a corset,
shorts,
lacy stuff, just provocative stuff basically. But yeah, that's for when we're meant to be the Vietnamese sluts, because we're meant to be just bringing in guys from Vietnam to
because that was the whole part of the story. So yeah, overall that show went really good.
What
Strengths. I think the skills that we developed was that our vocals, our voices. I think my voice has gone better since I started doing Miss Siagon.
Yeah, I think performance-wise, I'm actually doing better because I'm just using more gestures, more facial reactions,
and we're just more comfortable on stage
around each other as well. Because I think at the beginning of musical theatre, everyone's more quiet and shy. But I think because we've gotten known to more people, I think we're more open to each other, and it just makes it easier to perform when you're just more comfortable with other people.
And then after Miss Siagon, we started thinking about what we want to do for our end of year showcase. So
our end of year showcase consisted of many various songs from different
musicals.
And we had Les Mis, we had Radio Gaga, we had Wicked, we had Hairspray, they were all included. And different people did solos, they did duets, they had group pieces.
Yeah, we had three pieces as a class.
We had 3 group pieces, and they were Radio Gaga,
One Short Day,
You Can't Stop the Beat
from Hairspray.
And we had 3 different costumes for that as well. For Wicked, we had an all green outfit. For You Can't Stop the Beat, we had an 80s geek chic type of look.
For Radio Gaga, it was all punk. So rehearsals for that was good. I auditioned for a solo piece, and at first I auditioned a song from Greece, but Stacey told me to change it, so I auditioned for a song from Fame, Out Here on My Own, but I didn't get to perform that as a solo because of my attendance. It wasn't the best. But I was in the group ones though, the whole class ones, but I still think it went good. We did.
I was going to audition a song, but I don't think I had the confidence properly to actually do it, and I don't think my voice is at that level of actually auditioning a song yet, so I just did it.
And then when we had the show yesterday, it was really good.
I think the show
in rehearsals we were a little bit but once, I think if we perform in front of an audience, then we're more lively and it all just comes to life.
Yeah, but I think the audience we had yesterday wasn't the best audience you can get. There was only a few people, but we still tried pulling through the show. But I think the last song, I think it could have been better, personally.
The one from Hairspray.
Because everyone was still all over the place, and I got left behind at the back, I couldn't move. I was meant to be going forward and I couldn't move, but I did try and move people out there, but there was tall people and I couldn't move.
Because throughout most of the song it's most like freestyle. We didn't get set choreography because that song is just all about letting go and having fun. And I think most of us felt a little bit shy. But
I think when we had the freestyle part, we just kind of moved forward, moved into a proper place where everyone could see us, and we tried to stay close to the front of the stage so the audience could see us clearly.
So overall that was all good.